Well, I think from previous questions, the Minister has said one of the biggest emissions on the Isle of Man is through residential properties. So I'm very keen to get every property on the Isle of Man installated in order to bring those emissions down. And I don't think it would cost a lot of money for the government to actually support families and individuals to get them properties insulated correctly in order to bring down our emissions.
Do you think enough's been done to promote this scheme?
Well, this is where the question comes around, because the last one, they advertised it okay, but realistically, the parameters of being accepted was very small. So I want to make sure that the new scheme is actually is more acceptable or accessible to every resident on the Isle of Man wherever possible.
Okay, and you've also got a question about the Licensing Act 1995. What is it that's brought that one up?
Yeah, the Islands Licensing Act 1995 has not been changed or updated. So what I'm looking for from the Minister is an update on when that legislation will be updated. We're now into its 24th year. The island's licensing trade has changed significantly over that period of time. A lot of traders are telling me they want the legislation updated. It needs to reflect the business as we have in the 21st century.
How important is it to make sure that laws, not just this one, are kept up to date?
Yeah, I think when it affects certain industries and trades, I mean, this is a very important trade for the Isle of Man. But if in respect of applying for applications, making sure how you staff those premises, what times they should be open, all of that should be reflected into an up-to-date piece of legislation. And I'm hoping that the Minister on Tuesday will actually be able to give us an update of when the legislation will be updated, because they have tried, but for some reason it always seems to stall. So I want to know why this piece of legislation keeps stalling.